Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. To the middle. Here's Thomas. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Here's Matherin. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Wembanyama with a bucket.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Now here's Cunningham. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Bane. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots a fadeaway. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
And the basket is good.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Worthy. From deep, Bane. Adebayo grabs the board. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
Here's Cunningham. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Pass to Anunoby. Fires for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Right wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That one's off. Still out of sync. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Phoenix shooting their first free throw in this game.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Now here's Thomas. Down low. Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Yeah, a graceful touch from Cunningham, making that floater look effortless.
Here's Wembanyama. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Three-pointer. And Wembanyama missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Phoenix leading by 9.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The shot's good. Wembanyama's got 7 points.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes, and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie.
Nothing's come easy for them inside here in quarter one.
Pass to Adebayo. Out to the right wing. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. A minute 4 left in the opening quarter. To the paint. Adebayo. Now here's Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Grizzlies trail by 11. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Worthy. Outside Bane. Here's Worthy. He's covered by Mathurin. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Over Wembanyama. And that one's long.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Now here's Anunoby. Outside Mathurin. And stolen by Cunningham. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good.
At the line for the Grizzlies, James Worthy.
Both shots good from the stripe.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Henderson with it. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 9-point cushion at the end of
the Grizzlies. 6.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Phoenix?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
A nice shot by Filipowski.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Pass to Cunningham. To the inside. Oh, wow! Boom! He jams it straight down.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Henderson misses. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 7. Pass to Worthy. The 3 is up. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
Ooh, poked away. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And Cunningham running the floor.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Pass to Moody. Fires the 3. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. Right now on a 9-0 run. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Henderson. And here's Ivy from the arc. Out left to the wing. It's deflected. Banchero in the post. To the right side. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Moody, good. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Memphis shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Suns lead by 3. Henderson with it. He's picked up by Bane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Reed's got his first basket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Banchero. And here's Bane from behind the arc. And another miss by Memphis.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Ivy outside. Here's Filipowski. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Hot off the pass. Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Pass to Worthy. Outside Bane. There's Cunningham with a 3. The 3 ball, no problem for Cade.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Shakes him. Abdul-Jabbar. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Memphis shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
On the wing, Ivy. Outside Moody. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Henderson for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
To the middle. Here's Jefferson. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That one misses. Good on the second one. There's 21 seconds left in the half. Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Marbury. Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. No good on that one. Phoenix making a switch here. And the second free throw is good. Henderson scanning the floor. Outside Wembanyama. Got it off in time. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Thomas outside. It counts, and the foul.
Defensive foul.
That's on Scoot Henderson.
This is the strength we talk about when we reference Cam Thomas. It's hard to knock this guy off balance.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Well, if you don't overthink it, what Cam Thomas does on offense is very impressive at his age.
I think, B.A., what you love about Cam Thomas is he is fearless. He doesn't concern himself with efficiency. His mindset is, I'm going to score, and if I've missed the last 10, it doesn't matter. This next one's going in.
Here's Thomas. The Suns getting their last shot to go. And it's Marbury missing. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Out to Portis. Pass to Wagner. And again, it's Memphis missing. Phoenix leading by 9. To the paint. Mathurin up top. Outside for Wembanyama. Inside. Here's Adebayo. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the game. Timeout called, Memphis. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and that time also a missed shot.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Outside Barrett. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Right there!
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And one thing we've seen from R.J. Barrett, he likes playing in a system where they move the ball, Doris.
And he likes B.A. when that ball moves in his direction. R.J. Barrett is a thirsty scorer. He can go off the bounce. He's working really hard to shore up that perimeter game. He has got a tremendous future.
Here's Worthy. 7 points in the game. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
For 3, Barrett nails it from beyond the arc. Barrett's got 5 points in the quarter.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Mathurin. The jump hook. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 11 points. Mathurin with the ball. Outside Wembanyama.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Now here's Barrett. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Bane. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Bane. Shot clock at 6. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Shot's good by Mathurin.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now Cunningham. 7 points in the game. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Memphis foul. James Worthy. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
56 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Barrett. And another basket for Phoenix.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching.
Oh, wow.
Let's not forget, Richard Jefferson was once part of the slam dunk contest, and high marks on that one.
Here's Barrett. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Wagner. Grizzlies trail by 19. To the left wing. Adebayo with a steal. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Anunoby. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Pass to Thomas. It's tipped. It's Thomas on the wing. That three's off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Suns ahead, up 19.
The Grizzlies, 31.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Suns. Ivy outside. Launches it. Knocks down the triple.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Down low. Tipped. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Memphis ball.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
He's really taking care of the ball. That's just his first turnover of the night.
Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
And there's a 3-second violation.
Grizzlies ball.
Here's Marbury. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Pass to Reed. Takes a 13-footer. Memphis with a rebound. Banchero outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Marbury. Ivy defends. Banchero outside. Launches a three. And Reed pulls it down. The Suns lead by 20. Back to Henderson. Johnson for three. And stolen by Banchero. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Shots good by Marbury.
Banchero taking advantage of those long arms, big frame, makes the nice defensive play.
To the middle. Pass to Worthy. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Outside Johnson. Back to Moody. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a three. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Takes the three. He drops it from range. And the Suns lead by 19.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Marbury. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Ivy defends. Here's Marbury. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Now Cunningham, defended by Henderson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And again, it's Memphis missing.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Moody from outside. He buries it from three.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Worthy. Now Banchero. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
3-point field goal.
Banchero's got his first 3 points of the game. The Suns lead by 19. Henderson drives in. Left side Johnson. Reed with it. Lots of room. And Worthy pulls it down.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
The kick out to Johnson. This one for 3. Here's Reed. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Memphis ball.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From the arc. Sinks it from distance. 16 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Henderson. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win, showing that